reflect, what have you tried to work on before in yourself, in your life, to get better in, but you ended up giving up? Ask yourself, what lies were you believing? Were you believing lies like, this is too hard, this is too heavy? What lies were you believing that you can now see because God has opened up your eyes? Are you being religious, carrying old wine into certain areas of your life, and that's why you're staying stuck? The new wine has not infiltrated every aspect of your life yet. The Pharisees, they carried the doctrine, the way of life of the old wine, which was going by the law. There was so much performance, but not really being after God's heart. They were trying to follow the law, which had 600 plus different laws that they had to fulfill, and no one could fulfill them. Well, because it's impossible, shame would come. They would shame themselves, and then they would shame others. And they're in this cycle of performance, of tradition, checking off the checklist of laws, rather than being after God's heart, doing something that's impossible, that's so heavy. It's so impossible that it's heavy, and it keeps you in a cycle of sin. Condemnation comes, shame comes continually, this endless cycle. And then people feel distant from God, bitter towards God, because in their minds, they're wrongly thinking that God is asking them to do something that's impossible, that they can never live up to. They'll always fall short, and they don't have revelation of God's grace. Instead of coming closer to God, looking to God to receive help from God and His grace, the opposite happens, and they go further from God. And that leads to pride, the opposite of transformation. Transformation to be more like God leads to more rigidness of the heart. I'm giving you a summary of religion, the spirit of religion, or we can also call it the old wine. It is the way of life, the way of thinking, the doctrine that the Pharisees and Sadducees, all of the followers of God before Jesus came with the new wine, it's what all of them followed. The old wine has infiltrated back so much in the church today. And that is the root of many, many issues of impurity in the church. It's the root of such pride that we find in the church. It's the root of such sin. It's the root of condemnation. It's the root of people not really being after God's heart and not knowing how to have a relationship with God, and tradition, and just trying to follow rules, you see?